Alright everybody, welcome to a game here on All That Glitters. We've got pretty spread out lobby here of player skills ranging from 36 all the way down to 3. We're going to be going in, introducing the sides. On our red team, we are led by Sparky Seal, with a skill of 30, playing from the air position. For our blue team, we're going to go down and see Trotsky coming in at 36 skill, also playing from the air position. So both team leaders in skill playing from the air position. We're going to have to see if they have anything up their sleeves to try and help their teams win it out here on All That Glitters. Seeing bots coming up from the canyon. Next position over. All bots players on the blue side. Let's see on the red side what we're going for. We got vehicles in the canyon, then bots, and vehicles. So we got 2 vehicle, 2 bot on the red side, and all bots down on the blue side. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I normally expect it from the canyon player, as you don't have as much room to maneuver in here and the bots have an easier time. But definitely with these wide open areas, vehicles tend to do a lot better from my experience. We've already got checked on one spamming out ticks. We got a rover coming in here from the red team to scout, and another one as well. The ticks are going to get that one up there, but this one makes it through. It's going to get a good scout. I don't even know if they've really noticed it yet. It's going to get all the way through to the back line. Does a good job microing it to not get taken out by the commander. Is he going to get the mechs? This commander could literally just take one step over. Oh! The mechs blocks it. Ouch. Well, Checked is going to send his own scouting aggression in. A whole bunch of ticks come through. This commander is responding. He's going to take a few of these down. One makes it through rain into the back line. Commander is responding. I thought he was, but he's not. Just sending it around to get some scouting information. Probably get this mech. Don't stand next to it though. Oh no! Don't fight the constructor. There you go. Don't stand next to it though. Yeah, good job. See if we can get this one here. We got air scouts going out from the red player to actually scout out the blue side properly. So those went out here. Looks like we had some transport fun setting up on top of the hills. So the blue team is putting up some really frustrating defenses to deal with when you're going through these canyons and there's stuff on top of the hills. Yellow has not come forward at all here. Vainland 07 is just staying where he's at. Same with Steeped Carrots, leaving this entire middle section open here. If the blue team would just scout a little bit, oh, there's so much you could take and move your line way up here and get so many more metal extractors. Well, we've already had a commander go down. It's me again. Well, oh, Candyman might pay for it. He's trying to consume the corpse of It's Me Again, but his incisors are coming in to try and get him before he finishes. Nope. No resurrections coming for that one. We got some Wolverines backing up the incisors. These might be able to take out these defenses up here, but you're going to have to manually aim them because he's not going to have vision up there. Back across. We got a wall set up here by Checked. Rain making LLTs, which since it just sat there and firing at the commander is getting lots of XP. Look at that attack speed on this thing. Whew. It's going to get taken out by some shell shocker probably, though, unless the rain repairs it. Which is sad, because it's got a lot of max health and reload speed. Oh well. Yellow and pink are still just staying back here, not moving forward, not creating a line as we so normally see here. And Mr. Troll Bigley isn't stepping forward, and VV Orniter isn't coming forward either, so they're really not capitalizing on this open middle of the field here. More conventional on this side with Candyman. Get some LLT set up, which are getting fired upon by these Wolverines, which do take some out. Some thugs are coming up to push those back. Tapist is up here to help support his Wolverines, because they're not very good against moving targets. Commander doesn't look like he has... Oh, trying to get the energy to degun. There he goes. Incisors coming forward. The thugs are actually pretty decent against incisors, as long as the incisors are in these little close quarters area and can't maneuver around. The power in them is their speed and their ability for their weapon to always hit, because it's the laser based. Tappas needs to be careful here. I mean, he's dealing with thugs. He could just build... Yeah, there he's starting up a light laser turret. This will get them to focus on that and stand still for a second while the Wolverines can shell at them from far away. Looks like Yellow has sent in a pawn army, taking out some mexes. Let's see where he goes here. He's all the way in the back line. Blue looks like he responded. Well, light blue. Sent in his own pawns. Not the most efficient use, but he's dealing damage, but he keeps not killing things, just hurting them. There we go. Kill the constructor! Micro! Oh, the ping fest. Here comes Yellow. Oh, is he going to make it to the energy? Candyman's got a nice long line of turbines here. His build power just got taken out. And... Oh, I think he's going to save it. Ooh. That would have been costly if he lost all of his energy production here. Yellow was taken back to the Stone Age, though, by light blue. The Mr. Troll Bigley really took him and just all the way reduced him to nothing. Doesn't even have a lab or any mexes, nothing. He does still have his commander, though, so he can rebuild, but he is square one. Absolutely at square one. Okay. Putting in a camera. That's always nice. Gives you vision. Takes a little while to cloak, but then it'll just sit here and let you know what's going on. On the other side, got shell shockers for shell shockers, but this side has shell shockers up on top of the hill, which is always just... I know when I've been on the bottom end of this, it is so frustrating to try and actually take it down. Actually, having the blue team is pushing in here. We got some bots coming through on the left. Janus coming through here. This commander's got to be careful. The Janus is about ready to fire again, and that's going to hurt. Yeah, even with a slight miss, took off over 10% of his health. This gauntlet here, though, is going to make quick work of the Janus. Like, needs a radar tower, though. Not getting the full range usage out of this gauntlet. It can fire all the way down into here. See, it could be all the way down into here. but don't have the... Oh, there we go. Radar's coming up. It's almost like he heard me. These rocket bots might get him. Yep. Oof, that's painful, because those are expensive. Well, we've got... I mean, red team... I feel like the blue team can just push up here, and there's not much to speak of up here. You could just take this out, just come right up the middle. There's nothing in here, nothing at all. I mean, we can see just more and more static defenses being built, which is okay if you're building it to prevent somebody from getting through. But if you look, what he's gonna see, right? Like, what is he building the defenses for? There's nothing here, right? He hasn't sent anything forward to see if there's enemies up there. I mean, it's one thing, like here you see, like, this player sees, like, oh, there's tanks and units moving around, so I'm going to build up some defenses so that when I do push in, I'm not defenseless behind it. I don't like the placement on this. You need line of sight for these to fire. You can put it on a high trajectory and try to lob it over the hill, but then the problem is if the enemy is moving at all, you're not going to hit it. So this needs to be back here to have any usage at all. And ideally, like, well, at least he does put it on high trajectory, so that's a plus. And he's just target firing it into this gap. For 1300 metal, it's just much better usages, I think. Alright, so green is at least walking around, maybe thinking about going forward. Yellow is coming out. Well, green's going back. We're still at this stalemate over here, which it's not really a stalemate. There's even just the rocket bots. All there is a single shell shocker, and then 4 medium tanks. Yeah, that's it. I tell you. Well, the rocket bots are coming through, but yeah, make sure this doesn't get up, because this will give your rocket bots a hard time. There you go. And now just kite backwards. Well, if he gives up room, kite back forward. Like the Stout has a range of 350. The Rocketeer has a range of 475. Like, you should be pressing your range advantage and pushing him back, because he has nothing anchoring him here. And you've got vehicles and rocket bots. Ooh, getting bombed though by the red player, which just... Oh, there is AA back here. Oddly enough, we have some tier 1 AA towers. I do like Candyman is pressing in, at least. That's nice. Salamanders? Alright. That's a lot of brutes to go up against with bots. We got Dragon's Maws coming up, which they do deal a lot of damage. So that'll be nice. The jamming tower is nice up here. This is going to be key for keeping any enemy artillery from actually targeting you down. Alright, we got thugs versus brutes. But there's Sheldons behind to reinforce. So really we just have thugs as a buffer and the Sheldons to deal the damage. Finally have yellow coming in. Nope. Nope, he's going back. He wants to go back to the safety of his little base here. Alright, well, at least green is claiming the mexes that are in the middle of the map that are just open. Like, it's free resources that you could be using to turn the tides even more in your own favor. Yellow's good at dancing his units around, but he's just not sending them forward to meet the enemy. Sheldons, which don't have vision now. We got a radar bot and a jammer bot, so they should be able to actually push forward. Ooh. Trying to bomb them. Got a decent connection. Took out the jammer bot. Those little T1AA emplacements eventually can take down the bombers. Takes them a lot of shots though. We're starting to get a higher rate of units coming out here. They're maces, but with what's out on the field, maces will do. Well, we got mortars coming here. Oh, Mausers, sorry. So that's some nice long-range artillery. Nothing really to buffer for it, but the maces aren't very fast, so it's not really going to matter all that much. Oh, man. They just need better scouting. If the blue team had better scouting this game, it would have been over 5 minutes ago. It would have been over so fast. Because you can look at the income now. You got, over 600 metal a second for the blue team and under 400 for the red team. And a lot of that is just this middle area is unclaimed. Right? Like, this is all should be going to the red team by default at the start of the game. You just gotta walk up and claim it. This has been pushed back, so that's fine. But you have all these claimed for the blue team, and they're not claimed for the red team. You gotta move these in. You can't just sit in the Mauser fire. Well, he's got Mausers of his own coming up. Are we going to pull the trigger and advance? Yep, okay. So we got a couple medium tanks sitting here. Saw one lightning tank. Rain is walking forward uncloaked into a whole lot of bad. And there goes that commander. And the red team is just losing more ground here. Green is moving forward. We got hounds with gunslingers. Does he have any welders or any tank units? Ooh, this is Czar coming out here. That's definitely has the health and damage to push through this line. Oof. Green is just sitting through the punishment right now. Wait. And over on this side, the Mauser line has been backed up all the way to pretty close to the start positions of the red line. The blue team, though, needs to bring these T2 units up here to assist with the T1 buffer that's up here. Especially like this Starlight will really help against the Mausers. Because you get that instant damage instead of having a projectile flying. Oh, yellow commander goes down. Oh, red team is Having issues. Do we have anything on the back line that's gonna pull us through? Red's got economy, but he's going for air still. Got Ninja Hobbit here in the tech position. He's got an Aphis up, but he's got no production at all. None. On the opposite side, same. Got an Aphis and a regular fusion. Hardly any build power, too. And nothing building. 2 fusions for green. Got an Aphis and air going for blue. Just wind farming it for known troll. No production? Or is it up here? Oh, it's up here. Okay. It's just gotten backed up so far here. I'll like the radar here. It's very helpful. Even more than that, the fact that green came through and took all these mexes out here. Like VV Orniter. This is so much extra income that he is getting. He's not spending it, mind you. He's trying to build an Aphis right now. He's got just not enough build power, I guess. And I feel like before going through that Aphis, he should have put up a couple more advanced solars because he has the metal income. He just doesn't have the energy to spend the metal. It's okay though. Even if he overflows his metal sub and shares it with the team, like it's going to his team and not the other team. He just continues to take more and more. All over through here. And here comes the Sheldon from green. From Sucks Tactics. Just chewing up these salamanders that are out for some reason. The Tsar could definitely combat this if it would just move forward just a smidge. But I don't think the orange player was paying attention there until it was too late. The Tsar's gone. The salamanders are moving forward. We're gonna have a couple shots off before they die, probably. I mean, to be fair, the Sheldon... Oh, he destructed them. It's one way to get it done, I guess. Well, now the Sheldon are being microed, and that's gonna be a lot better for the green player. There is a Razorback out. Got the Bull here, the lovely tank for the frontline aggression, so the artillery can sit behind, but there's not a whole lot of tankiness here for how much artillery there is. If you would just go in. Alright, going for the wind power. Gets the wind power. I mean, that does hurt a little bit, but he already has a lot of energy income. Don't know where it's coming from though. Huh. Nuke going off. Do we have anti? Oh, we do. Okay. Doesn't make it home. Yeah, there's anti up all over here. There is a little sliver down here it could hit, which would not be good. Alright. Oh well. Red's coming through with a few Razorbacks, pushing back real hard on this right side. Not seeing too much over here. We do have units here. They're just on rally. Alright, well the Razorbacks are going to turn around, it looks like. Green is coming through with hounds and gunslingers. Heading into this Mausers. He's got sprinters too. Those I like. Really can disrupt the Mausers. Gotta have a line of them though. You can't just have a couple. The Razorback going against some Sheldons. Gets a bunch of them before it's finally taken down. Was already very low on health though. Oh, we've got a Thor out. Does Blue have anything to deal with that? Where's your tech player doing here? What are we going for? Alright, catapults. I mean, it's not bad to counter the Thor, but you gotta get it up there because it's gonna start chewing through all this chaff. There's really no sturdy defenses that are out here right now. The Thor is just gonna chug right through all of this. I'd almost like to see, yeah, Green just push your units that will not trade with the Thor up and see if you can't deal some economic damage. Because if you don't keep them from pumping those out, you're going to have a lot of problems. Gets that Razorback that was sitting out on its own. Alright, the T1 spam has commenced over here. Green's going back. Thor, though. There's another Thor now. You gotta micro this back. Can't leave this here. Ah. Alright. We got one fusion, one Aphis. It's not... is expanding the converters, but not any more energy production. Green, on the other hand, is expanding both.
You are now playing.
So that's good. Alright. Well, we got a frontliner that's going into Aphis economy here on blue side. We get... wow, he's got 3 up. Why are we not building T3 here? I feel like you should have an experimental gantry going on. If you've got 3 Aphises and all the construction turrets. Like, oh my. Yeah, you have to... that much metal income, that much energy income. Should really not be producing tier 1 and tier 2 bots when you're going up against Thors. I mean, at least he's producing. He's not sitting back like he did at the beginning, where he just built this little defensive fortification and never walked forward. Bunch of salamanders again. Gonna get taken out by hounds and gunslingers and welders. I like to see the welders added in there. Oh, these Thors. We have such a disparity in the economies, though. We're now at 1.2k, 1.3k for blue, and about 530 for red. That's very hard to overcome. I mean, if you're just going to throw chaff at a Thor, though, it's one way for red to do it. Like, you're not gaining anything by just throwing units that don't even tickle the Thor at it. Well, we got the catapults. These will actually start to whittle that down, though, and they can, if they're microed, they get to stay out of range and, you know, pile up the numbers. More Thor coming on this side. Oh, I missed a nuke up here. Ouch. That's painful. Oof, that just took out like 20% or more of their income. Ouch. Yeah, you can see it came in just outside. Oi. Yeah, asking somebody to go degun a Thor. Eh. Are we still making catapults back here? Yep. Have you started making units yet, Green? He's making tier 1 and tier 2 stuff up here. Not making any heavy hitters though. With their income advantage, they could be providing much higher cost efficiency units. I see one. There we go, there's a demon. There we go. That'll definitely help. That throws out a lot of damage. Something that can actually go toe-to-toe with the Thors. Oh, little turtle. Oh, yeah. 0 energy income. Ugh. Well, I mean, if you build a constructor, technically you'll get some energy income from the constructor, but... Ugh. Oh, the little tremors. Makes walking through an area just terrible. Luckily, the catapults can actually reach out and touch those. What I'd like to see is the catapults up on top here. Ooh, another one goes off. So now these Thors are out here unassisted. One goes down. Yep, there you go. Red team resigned. Blue team takes the win here on All That Glitters.